So last Saturday, my family decided to have a wholesome game night which, as anyone with siblings knows, is code for witnessing the slow economic destruction of your loved ones over a Monopoly board. Grandpa, who usually prefers to nap through game night, suddenly perked up and declared he'd play, on one condition: I'm only buying railroads. No hotels, no boardwalk, just choo-choos? We all laughed, thinking he was just being his eccentric self, and let him have his fun. My little cousin even offered him Baltic Avenue for free, but he waved her off, insisting, my heart's on the rails. At first, we barely noticed. Dad was busy amassing a pastel empire on the orange properties, Mom was collecting utilities like she was planning to open a power plant, and I was bleeding cash after landing on Park Place twice in a row. Meanwhile, Grandpa just sat there, quietly buying up every railroad he landed on, humming I've been working on the railroad and giving us all conductor salutes. We mocked him mercilessly, what's next, Grandpa, you gonna build a train station in the living room? But he just smiled and kept rolling the dice. Then, something strange started happening. No matter how hard we tried to avoid them, we kept landing on his railroads. Every single time. Dad landed on reading, paid up, and then immediately hit short line on his next turn, twice. Mom started muttering about railroad magnets and rolling dice with one eye closed, but still, she arrived at B&O station like clockwork. My little cousin, who can barely count, rolled snake eyes and landed on Pennsylvania, bursting into tears when she had to hand over all her pink $50 bills. Grandpa just kept raking in the money, stacking his Monopoly cash like he was running a ticket booth. By the final round, Grandpa was the only one left with money, and the rest of us sat bankrupt, staring at our useless properties. He looked around the table, grinned, and said, well, I guess you could say, in Monopoly and in life, the most valuable property is the one that always stays on track.